Hi, my name is Brian Takayama. I'm here to talk to you about the IEP process. If you don't already have it, hopefully you already grabbed that little handout, and I'm going to be using that as like a little back and forth. So if you haven't had an IEP meeting and you're going to go ahead and go through the process, remember as a parent, as a student, you guys need to be engaged. This is going to be about your student and what needs and accommodations need to be met for them to be successful in education, and your IEP team, which consists of the case manager, the special ed teacher, the general ed teachers, school psychologists, and your administrator. They're all going to be part of your team. They're going to be on your side, and they really want things to work out well. They're all about the success of the student. So if you have that, I'm going to go ahead and share what I have, which is that same tool. And IEP just stands for Individual Education Plan. If you see the word IDEA, which is Individual Disability Education Act, they work hand in hand. The IDEA is something that's used by the government to implement to make sure that every student gets the education they need, and the IEP is more of the process or the plan for that to happen. When we talk about the referral process, which is right there, contact your school district and request an evaluation or child find. You'll have to answer several questions from the district, maybe a follow-up with a medical professional. But if you haven't done that already, go ahead and type into your school district, which mine is Washoe County School District, and you should be able to find child find or special education. They usually have some pretty good websites now with a lot of information, but with child find, its sole purpose is to help those children that need a little extra assistance. Maybe they have some disabilities that need accommodation to put in. Usually this is done between the ages 3 and 5, so before kind of they start a lot of the education, but it can go on later in life because some things happen, right? So we know that your role is really important. You need to answer, you need to collaborate because your students is at home half the day anyways, right? And so we should probably talk about, well, that we just talked about the referral process, but we should probably talk about the evaluation process. So the parent and child will need to meet with one or several evaluators to perform a task or several tasks or tests to see the possible disabilities, things they might be eligible for. So that's where the eligibility determination comes into play. So based on the evaluation process of those professionals, they will determine what educational services or aids that will be provided to assist that student. This could be something as simple as having a calculator during a math test, or having more time during assignments, or it could be additional in-classroom aid or teacher, or even therapy, physical therapy, occupational therapy, or speech pathology. So those are all going to be part of the eligibility determination. And the last part, probably the part that you're going to see after everything later on the most, is going to be components of the IEP. So this consists of like the current skills, the annual goals, the progress tracking, educational services, how long the services are going to last, and any accommodations or modifications for the education plan for that student. These things are very vital, and you're going to run into probably a quarterly review. So every like 2.5 months, you'll probably get asked to go to a meeting, and be sure to go to those meetings because those meetings are going to help determine what accommodation your student is getting and utilizing and having, and how well they're doing, what things need to change. Because sometimes we have students that will have these accommodations but will never use them because maybe they don't know, or they don't know how to access it. And that's where having these meetings are going to be really important to see the progress and maybe some outcomes that they need to change. And also the goals. The goals are really important because they kind of are the star of the playing of the IEP process, to working towards that goal, being maybe more independent when it comes to taking notes, or being able to calculate long division. So be sure, if you are not sure where to go, go to your school district. Your school district's website will have plenty of links, emails, phone numbers, and reach out to them because they will definitely help you out. Okay. I hope you have a great day, but if you have any questions, like I said, go to that school district website and do a little digging, contact some people, and I think you'll get the answers you need. Okay. So have a good one.